Well, welcome back to the Field of 68's college basketball road trip. It is day 4. We are almost done here in Lexington, Kentucky. We're now joined by Brandon Garrison. And BG, you're one of the old heads now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is that a different feeling, being the veteran, being the guy that's been around, being the guy that has the experience? Now you got to tell all these other guys what it's like playing for Mark Pope.
Yeah. So it is kind of different. I was a younger guy last year, so I was looking up to all the veterans. Now, Braden, all the Jasper, the younger guy looking up to me. So it's a different role I think I got to take this.
How has that kind of changed what you do day by day in practice?
Oh, yeah, just lead them more. I got to explain to them, Pope's offense and the defense and just the college feel. So just taking that leadership role and explaining them so they get the feel of the game.
What is maybe the biggest thing you learned from, Amari, Andrew Carr?
Mm-hmm.
Like, those dudes were old.
Yeah.
They were old. Like, what's the one thing that you took from watching them last year?
How they came in day by day, especially Andrew. I feel like he didn't take no days off. He had the same attitude, same energy every day, and that's something I feel like I need to improve on. I feel like just talking to him, and he helped me with that. And Amari, just his physical presence, bang with him every day. He a great defender, so he helped my offensive game, just going against him. So I learned a lot from him.
It felt like throughout the season, you could really see you starting to understand the offense and understand the progressions and understand and process the game a little bit better. Now you're coming in year 2. When Coach Pope was out here, he was just raving about how well you've been passing over the course of the last couple of weeks in practice. Does it feel that's a different role than you've had to play before you got here to Kentucky, right? Does it feel like you're kind of figuring that part of it out?
Oh, yeah, for sure. just having a lot of great shooters on the team this year and last year, and I feel like being able to be a passing big always been part of my game. So, just growing on that and keep on achieving on passing, I'll say.
How do you, when we look at this team, we see, and we were talking about it before we jumped on here, so much talent, so much depth. Whether it's in the perimeter, it's like 7 dudes in the perimeter. You don't have JQ back yet, but when he comes back, you're going to be loaded up front. How do you go about processing that of like, well, I want my minutes. I'm going to work my butt off because I want to play. But obviously it's your team too. Yeah. So how do you, what's the mindset there?
Oh, yeah, just like you said, you still got to go out there and fight for minutes so you can show coach you can be on the floor. But at the same time, I got to realize you don't be selfish about it, just still do team things and just go out there and bring what you got for the team, I'll say.
What's going to be the one thing that we see from your game this year that maybe we're not expecting? Have you added anything in the offseason?
Yeah, I feel like my overall game expanded, just, scoring more, defensive presence, and just my overall game, I feel like be shown this year.
Can you be a little bit of the Andrew Carr role last year? Like when I picture what you guys are going to be this season, is kind of like you doing the same stuff that Amari did, right?
Yeah.
Like kind of the 5 role, the distributor. But I feel like you got a little bit more. You could space it a little bit. You could shoot it a little bit. You could be a little Andrew Carr.
Yeah. So I had a lot of meetings with Coach Pope, and I just been shooting a lot of threes this year.
Are you one of the 70% club?
We're working on it. Still
I think
close.
he's close. I heard that. He's right there.
Yeah, still working on getting up a lot of threes. just working on my game when I got free time. Before practice, after practice. So just keep getting better.
Are you the guy that's at like 68, 69.5%? Is that you that just can't quite get over the hump?
Yeah. So I'm trying to break that so I can get up there in that 70 club with the other guys that's in there.
The best advice I could give you is don't listen to him when it comes to shooting a jump shot.
Very true. Very true. What everybody's talking this year about a national title. Last year, what were you guys talking about in the preseason? Do you remember? You remember? Because I think players always say it.
Yeah.
But did you think it was attainable last year at this time? Like, what's the big difference between coming in the preseason a year ago, overall the team, and now?
Oh, yeah. So last year, we was all new. So Coach Pope was just, giving us his spiel of when he had his time here, how much it means to the fans to go get number 9. So I feel like day one, he hit us, we got to go fight for banner number 9. For the fans, it's going to mean a lot. And then, of course, this year, we had a great job getting to Sweet 16 last year, but, we trying to go get that banner this year. So he been on that a lot, and I feel like that's been a major point of this team.
Does it feel different? Does it feel different to you in terms of just kind of the, hey, we got a chance this year. Where maybe last year it was like, I don't know, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I can feel it this year. You know, it just the guys really trying to get it, getting after it. It means a lot to them. So we've been getting after it in practice.
Do you feel it externally too? Because last season it was, you know, you win some games, there's the excitement. Everyone's happy that it's new, it's a different program, it's a different way of playing that maybe Kentucky fans want to see a little bit more of. Whereas this year it's like, we already saw that. Sweet 16, won 24 games, right? Did what you did in the SEC play, top 10, top 15 team all season long. Bring all these pieces back, spend all this money in the portal. You got dudes like Jalen and Mo and the rest of these guys coming in. So now there's if it's just a top 25-ish kind of season, like now it's not excited about it. That's like, okay, well, what happened here?
Yeah, like you said, I feel like the coaches did a great job adding on players like Mo, you know, all the freshmen, Jalen. I feel like they did a great job handpicking those guys. You know, I feel like we got a special team this year, and we needed those guys so we can go out there and show them what we can do.
Who's been the big personality that's kind of come into the program that maybe is good for the locker room, good for the culture, making everyone laugh?
Oh, yeah, I'll say Jalen for sure. Yeah. You know, he got the PG mindset. You know, he always – you know, make sure we locked in the locker room. He the loudest one. Weight room, he made sure we get going early morning conditioning. He made sure our mindset right. So I'll say Jalen Lowe for sure.
So what's it like being a young dad? I hear you're loving it.
Yeah.
How old now?
He's one. He turns 2 in October. So it's been great. You know, everything. You know, I wish for in him. You know, I'm doing this for him, and it's just been a blessing ever since he got in this world.
What's been the most rewarding thing so far? Give me a moment or something.
Yeah, so when he first started talking, you know, every time you see me say Dada, and that's his
pretty cool.
Yeah, some kind of way. So every time I see him,
that won't get maybe it'll get old when he starts asking for money.
Yeah,
but right now, man, enjoy it. Is it hard though? Like in terms of again everything you do, right? Got to go to class. Got to be here. Got to be a dad. I mean, it's a lot at your age, right?
Yeah. I say it's a lot, but I try not to put a big load on myself. You know, Coach Pope, he really helps me with that. You know, just help me out in different ways so I can handle that. But I feel like it's been working out for me and not stressing me out. So it's been working.
Cool. You said the most rewarding part. For me, the 2 most rewarding days of being a father is when they were done with bottles. And when they're out of diapers. Those are the 2 most rewarding days.
Still got time.
I know.
Still got time for that, but it does. It's fun.
Are you good at changing diapers?
Oh, yeah. I feel like I'm a pro at it now. It's simple.
Takes a while, but man, I don't want to ever change another diaper. No, that part I don't miss.
Well, we saw you working with the other 5s today, right? It was you and Reese and Malachi. What can we kind of expect to see out of those other 2 guys? Because I feel like everyone's talked about you, we've talked about Jay, and those 2 have kind of flown under the radar a little bit.
Yeah, I'll say, Malachi and Reese, I feel like they bring it every day, and they help me get better, and I'm helping them get better, and they always got a positive mindset, you know, and I feel like they'll help this team a lot. You know, they might not be getting talked about a lot, but as soon as the season rolls around, they'll be getting talked about a lot because I feel like they're a big piece of this team.
I didn't realize how big Malachi was.
Huge.
Yeah. He's a monster.
I know for sure. You know,
that's Amari last year, Malachi this year. It's like
Reese also big too.
You got to put on some, even more weight, right, to be able to bang with those 2. It's no, this team is loaded, man. This team is loaded. You guys are going to be fun to watch this year.
Well, listen, BG, we appreciate you coming on, man.
Yes, sir.
It's great to see you.